Hello from Sydney at the end of day two of the Transformations Conference here. Wow, what a day it's been. Um, just so full and so rich today. We started with two just amazing panel sessions. The first one on what governments can do to lead transformation towards a wellbeing economy. And we were so lucky to have Sophie Howe, the outgoing Future Generations Commissioner from Wales, who was passing through Sydney and able to come in for the session. We also had Gary Gillespie, the Chief Economist for Scotland, and Catherine Trebek, who was one of the co-founders of the Wellbeing Economy Alliance and the Wellbeing Governments Movement. And it was just a fascinating session. I wish we'd had a lot longer for it. I feel like there was a lot more that could have been said and a lot more questions about the process of transformation towards a wellbeing economy and what governments can do to lead that, and what some of the what did Sophie call them? The small and awesome governments around the world are doing, and I hope more governments start to join those ranks as we go on. And that was immediately followed by another wonderful conversation with Professor Anne Polina and Professor Heidi Norman, two wonderful Indigenous scholars talking about the transformations that are needed to bring about Indigenous recognition in this country. And some, again, wonderfully rich stories about what it means to live on country and what we need to be doing in this country to move forward in genuine partnership with Indigenous people, and the courage that takes from non-Indigenous people to take the first step and to build trust in those sort of relationships. Then we've just had some wonderful parallel sessions. I've particularly enjoyed being able to sit in on some of the smaller sessions today and really engage in some intimate conversations about transformation that really, for me personally, helped to bring me from thinking about conference logistics to being really back in my body and feeling into what transformation is. So really enjoyed some of the great practices that people were using today to hold space. And that was our theme today, of course, was about what does transformation mean in practice? How do we create and practice transformative partnerships? And so it's been a real day of workshops and of people sharing their practices and learning new practices, and really, really valuable. Of course, we loved the moment with Otto Sharma, and it was just so nice to see the whole of the Transformations Conference come together for that brief moment, and to get a glimpse of everyone in Prague, to have a sense of all the people online, and really for that brief moment felt like this global transformations community and a single conference instead of the separate events. So I know a lot of people here really enjoyed that. And I've just come from our brilliant conference dinner. We've played it forward, which we learned about the food that the people that played it forward were creating. There were disabled people, there were refugees, there were people who had struggled with mental health, who'd been in prison, all who found a calling through creating great food that is connected with their culture. And so incredible experience for all of us to hear their stories, to eat the food that they'd created, and to really have some space to just talk and chat and socialise, and really great conference dinner experience. So end of day two, only one day to go. Looking forward to a great final day as well, and sharing some more reflections at the end of that. Thank you.